with AI taking over all around, we humans, if we want to stay relevant, we need to become better at being human. And that includes getting really, really good at some skills that makes us human. Hey, I'm Casper. I'm your creativity bestie, and I'm here to show you how we are and how we can be all creative. And that means even you. Yeah, talking to you. Turn on the terrace. So, going back to the whole AI is taking over story, some very smart humans from the World Economic Forum have come up with 10 most important skills of the future that we will need to stay relevant. Out of those 10, which ones caught my eye? Well, basically the ones that help us solve problems, the ones that help us actively learn, creativity, resilience, and actually leadership to get everybody else on board. The way I read this is we'll just have to get better at being what makes us specifically human. And in other words, AI is doing us a favor. It's showing us what really makes a difference, what is really important. In the past, we didn't have a lot of choice. You really had to be strong in order to survive. But nowadays, with just civilization moving on and all the shortcuts that we're making, being strong is actually quite optional, but people still go to the gym because they want to feel strong, because they want to feel healthy and all these things. So maybe AI is doing that for our creative part, where we maybe don't create as much, or creating things is optional because AI is doing all the work. But we still might want to go to a creativity gym to work on our creative skills, just so we don't fall rusty, and to feel still human and to still feel healthy the way we go to the real gym. Something to think about. I have two more reasons, actually just two more reasons, why you should practice your creativity. One of them is you can differentiate yourself in your own eyes, but also in the eyes of others. For yourself, it's super cool because you can really feel that you're special, and feeling special is not a bad thing, especially when you can look back and be like, oh, wow, look at all those things. These are proof that I'm worth more, that I can make more, and that I actually respect myself more, which is a really nice feeling to have. You earn it. One of my favorite shortcuts that came in clutch so many times is I'm quite bad at remembering to buy a birthday card, and then I have to improvise, and then when I start improvising I just draw something on a card and make it super personal. And my friends actually tell me that they prefer when you make something from scratch for them rather than going to a supermarket and just buying a card off the shelf, writing something in there and signing it. So it's really cool. Being creative at work is a game changer. I landed my two favorite jobs with being super myself and going super creative in the whole job application. I'm so proud of them to this day. I am going to move aside a bit and show them to you right here. The cool thing about making job applications in a creative way, you really stand out from the crowd. In a bit of a meta moment, you're showing the skills to the interviewers, not just telling them that you have them, but you're showing that you do. You become a no-brainer hire. Okay, and when you do get hired, you can continue differentiating yourself in the workplace by becoming this unique problem solver in a sea of the same people with their same black and white PowerPoints. You can bring that spark of creativity. You can make your day-to-day more fun because you're creating stuff. I would really recommend it. I'm promising a deep dive video on how to be more creative at work in the future. The other point I wanted to make is self-actualization. When you learn something, when you grow, you actually have the potential to live your dreams. It might sound easier said than done, and yes, you're gonna have to put in the work, but surprising yourself and proving to yourself that you can become who you want to be is one of the best feelings that I've personally experienced. One of the best things about our douchebag brains is that they're not douchebags all the time. All of the time, they're very elastic, surprisingly so. That means that you can learn, you can change your brain chemistry and you can become the person that you want to be. If you want to do that, like this video to tell YouTube that you're interested in creativity and you want to see more videos like these. And seriously, before the sun sets on me, please go and make something.